In this section, I've taken the traditional Pilates moves and modified them just a little bit so that they're safe and effective for all levels of pregnancy. I feel that you will really benefit from this series and you will make a quick delivery and a speedy recovery. Every move that we will be doing will be done on the mat. Everything will initiate from your center. So let's go. And now we're ready to begin the first section. Sit tall on the mat, shoulders are down, fingertips long. I want you to inhale tall and exhale as you round your spine down onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest, hands are long, eyes should be focused on your abdominals. Inhale deeply and exhale through the mouth.
Sets of 10 breaths. 5 inhales through the nose, 5 exhales through the mouth. Arms pumping at your sides.
And release. Hands go to your temples. Inhale as you're there. Exhale as you peel yourself up off that mat to a nice, tall, straight spine. Inhale tall. Exhale, pulling into your abdominals, connecting one vertebra at a time down onto the mat. Inhale, arms to temples. Exhale, fingertips to ceiling, chin over chest. Peel yourself off the mat, nice and tall. Taking care that you don't splay your ribs apart. You want to keep them down and together. Extend tall. Straighten your legs and round back into the mat. Arms to your temple. Inhale, full roll up. Exhale completely as you round forward past your toes. Inhaling there and exhaling as you round into the mat.
You can slightly bend your knees, roll back using control.
Move with the breath. It should be flowing and graceful. As you roll back, bring your right knee into your chest. Take the toe up to the ceiling. Elongate through that toe, turn out from the hip. Take your toe across your center, loop it around, come back in line with your nose. You want to maintain your hips grounded. Try not to shift or rock. Inhale across, exhale center.
Hips stay grounded onto the mat. If your hips sway, make your circles smaller.
Center. Reverse the move. Leg goes out around. Exhale through the center. And hold center. Walk up to that ankle and pull it back for a stretch. Bend your knee into your nose. Extend that leg long. Opposite knee in, toe to the ceiling. Turn out from your hip, elongate through your toes. Inhale across, exhale around center. Hold center, reverse. Out around, exhale through the center. Maintaining both hips onto the mat throughout the whole entire range of motion. Hold center, walk up to that ankle, pull it back for a stretch. Bend your knee into your nose, stretch through that leg, arms to your temple. Inhale, exhale as you roll up to a seated position. Bring your right knee into your chest, right hand on your ankle, left hand on your knee. You're gonna pull the knee in towards your chest and take that form back. Inhale here, exhale, round forward. Bring your opposite leg off the mat. It's a pulse, pulse, switch arms, switch legs.
These are 5 abdominal moves that are meant to be performed one right after another. If you feel any strain in your neck, put your head down.
Bring both knees into your chest. Hang onto your ankles. Inhale, arms to ears, legs extend. Exhale, swim your arms around, pull your knees into your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull everything in. Straighten your right leg, extend your left leg long. Pulse, pulse, and switch legs. Both knees into chest. Hands behind your head, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, extend out on a diagonal. Exhale, pull in, flex your feet. Inhale, extend, point. Exhale, pull in, flex. Inhale, take your legs away from your center. Exhale, pull down into your center. Hold your knees in. Inhale, stay where you are. Exhale, twist slightly to one direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist slightly to the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Keep the movement slow and precise. Replace your feet. Roll down onto your mat, pelvic lift. You're gonna make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Hips lift up, hands on the mat. Bring one knee into your chest, Extend that toe up to the ceiling. Push into the weight of the opposite heel. Inhale, flex and lower. Exhale as you point and lift the leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold that leg to the ceiling. Push the weight into the heel. Hips lift, hips lower. Should really try to focus on the movement coming from your hamstrings. Lift and drop, very slight range of motion. And bend the knee, replace the foot, roll down. Inhale there. Exhale, curl your pelvis off the mat. Knee into chest, toe to the ceiling, opposite leg. Inhale, flex and lower. Exhale, point and lift. You want to imagine that your abdominals are making the motion happen. Inhale away from your center, exhale towards your center. Hold the toe up to the ceiling, push into that heel. Hips lift, hips lower. It's a small range of motion, focusing on that hamstring. Bend the knee, replace the foot, and roll down. Stretch your legs out onto the mat. Arms to your temples. Inhale. Exhale, peel yourself up off that mat to a nice, tall, straight spine. Straighten out your legs. Flex your feet. Arms are long. Inhale, tall. Exhale, drop your chin forward. Round your spine. And then stack it back up.
You want to draw your abdominals in deep as you stretch forward and pull back in opposition.
Sit tall. Hands go to your side. You want to widen your feet just slightly, keeping the toes pulling back towards you. Nice, tall, straight spine. Inhale. Hold your breath as you twist. Back palm flips up to the ceiling. Exhale as you slide past that baby toe. Inhale, center. Hold. And exhale, past that toe.
This is a breathing exercise. It's meant to increase lung capacity. Hips should not shift. Twist through the waist and stretch your arms in opposition.
And arms come down at your side. Bring your legs together. Curl them off to the side. Plant one hand down on the side of the mat. Opposite arm up and over for a side stretch.
Keep your hips planted onto the mat. Reach your fingertips up to the ceiling, then stretch through your side.
Legs out in front, switch sides. Place your hands in front of you, toes together, knees apart, and you're going to push back for a stretch.
Knees apart, bring your toes together and push back for a stretch. This is your resting pose.
Round yourself up off the mat, shoulders up, around and down, and you've just completed section 1. In this section that I've designed, I've combined the best of the Pilates move, along with a few personal touches of my own. As with all of the Pilates movements, you want to really initiate the moves from your center. This section will focus on your hips and your outer thighs. So let's begin. You want to set yourself up on the mat in one long line. Now, if you're newer to Pilates or you're in your 3rd trimester, you might want to hinge just a bit, okay? Top leg's in a turnout, bottom hand is firmly planted on the mat. You're going to flex your foot up, point, stretch it down and away from you. It's an inhale as you go up, exhale as you take it down. Grow long through the heel and long through the toe. Hips should stay stacked at all times. Try not to rock or sway. And replace your foot. It's opposite feet. You're going to point up, then flex down. Point, then flex. Keep your top leg at a turned out position at all times. And replace that leg. Turn your legs parallel so that your toes are pointing forward. You're going to kick forward, point your toe, and stretch it just behind you. It's a kick, and stretch long. Kick, and stretch long. Flex, and point. You want to try to keep space between your hip and your bottom rib. Hold your leg just behind you. Bend your knee to your opposite knee. Bring it in towards your nose. Stretch that leg long and swing it back just behind you. And stretch. Every time your leg comes down and back, you want to think about creating space in your torso. Stretch your knee as close to your nose as possible and swing it back. And reverse. Keep that leg long, swing it forward, bend your toe to your knee and stretch it just behind your hip.
Keep your movements smooth through your whole range of motion.
Stack your legs on top of each other. Take your top leg, cross it over your bottom leg. You can hang on to that ankle. Flex your bottom foot and give me little teeny lifts. Your focus should be on your inner thigh.
This movement targets your inner thigh. Lift up with the heel to further engage your muscles.
And point that toe. Little circles. It's as if you're tracing around a soda can. Reverse it, lifting up through your inner thigh. And release that leg. Stack your legs on top of each other. Turn out from your top hip. You're going to take your toe up to the ceiling, bend your toe to your knee, and then stretch it long past your opposite foot. Toe up, bend, and stretch. Toe up, bend, and stretch. Your knee should be open the whole entire time.
Keep your knee turned out through the whole range of motion.
And connect. Reverse the move. Drag your toe up your leg, stretch long, and pull together. And again, hips should stay stacked the whole time. Toe up and pull. Connect those legs. Bring both knees in. Top knee goes down to the floor. Your toes should be pointing up to the ceiling. It's an internal rotation. Knee goes down, then you're going to shoot it up and away from you. It's as if an arrow is shooting out of your hip. It's a drop and extend.
Knee turns into the mat. Shoot your leg behind you, keeping your internal rotation.
I'm going to be very specific with the placement of the leg. Knees down, then extend. And hold it up there. Flex your foot. Keep that internal rotation. Push through your heel as if you're pushing against cement. And lift. And extend that toe. Bring your knees together. Arc that knee up and around, toes to toes, knees to knees. Then extend your leg just behind you. Knees, toes, knees, then extend. It's like a little can-can move here. You want to keep your body silent. The only movement comes from that hip socket. It's an arc open.
Keep your hips stacked. Your top hip should stay parallel with your bottom hip.
Knees together, toes, knees, then extend. Bring that top leg so it's hip height. Move your bottom knee forward, then take that top leg forward too. You're going to rotate out from the hip, and you have 8 circles in each direction. And reverse that. Bend that top leg, replace it down, roll over onto your back for a stretch. Then take the working leg, cross it over, reach through, and pull back. Replace those feet. Roll over to your side, push yourself up. Again, you want to set yourself up. The slight hinge at the waist. Turn your top toe out. Plant that hand firmly in front of you. You're going to flex your foot up, point, and stretch it long. So flex up and lengthen. Legs replace. Point your toe up, then flex it down. It's just a reversed foot. Stretch long through the toe, then long through the heel. turn your top leg parallel with your bottom. Keep your flexed foot, and you're gonna kick forward, point your toe and stretch it just behind you. You're gonna really keep the length in your spine, really working to pull your hip away from your bottom rib.
Keep your abs engaged as you kick forward and stretch your leg behind you.
And return. Stretch your top leg out on top of the other, flex your bottom foot, take that top leg and toss it forward, bend your toe to your knee, and shoot it just behind you. Stretch forward, bend, and back. Forward and back, that's it. All the while, you don't want to rock or shift. Keep your hips stacked and think length. And hold that leg behind you. Reverse the move. Knee comes through to your nose. Stretch your leg long and swing it just behind you. Knee to nose, stretch, and swing it just behind you. Legs come together. Take that working leg, cross it over your bottom leg. You're gonna flex the inside foot and give me little teeny pulses.
This movement targets your inner thigh. Lift up with the heel to further engage your muscles.
You want it to be a controlled motion, lifting upward with that inner thigh. Point your toe, little circles. Keep them small. It's as if you're tracing a soda can. And reverse. Lengthen through both legs. You're gonna turn out from the hip again, toss that leg up to the ceiling, bend your toe to your knee, and stretch it long, connecting with your other leg. Toss it up, bend, and stretch.
Keep your knee turned out through the whole range of motion.
Reverse that move. Trace your toe up your leg, stretch that leg long, and connect it with the bottom leg. Knee should be turned open the whole entire move. Replace those legs. Bend both knees in towards your center. You're going to take your top knee down to the mat. It's internal rotation. Knee goes down. They're going to shoot it up and away from you. Replace your feet. Roll over to your side and sit up. We're going to stand up. Inner thighs touching, shoulders down, elbows wide. You want a nice, long, tall, straight spine. Lift up into your tiptoe. Stretch that leg forward. You're going to inhale as you flex and lower your leg. Exhale as you point and lift. Imagine your abdominals pulling up. It's as if the abs lifting up are lifting your leg. Replace that foot. Make sure your shoulders are down, nice tall stance. You're gonna go into leg circles. Extend long, take that leg out around and back up. Inhaling as you go outside of your center, exhaling as you go through your center. And again, make sure you're feeling as if every time that leg passes through, you're pulling into your abdominals and up through your center. And reverse, down, around, and center. Hips should stay square to the wall. And replace that foot. Hands can stay on your hips or shoot out in front of you. You're gonna come up to your tiptoe, take that leg behind you, and balance. Now feel free to use a chair if you'd like. And replace that foot. Left toes up. You're gonna extend that leg long. Inhale as you flex down. Exhale as you point up. Again, nice wide shoulders. You're gonna make sure they're down and even. Stand tall. Good. And hold that leg up. Little circles, out around, through the center. Out around, through the center. Hold it up there, reverse. Drop down around, come through the center. Drop and around. Pull into your abdominals, that'll help you with your balance. Replace the foot. Hands extend long as your leg comes back behind you. Sometimes it helps to focus on a spot on the floor or the wall. Replace your foot, stand tall, and congratulations, you've just completed the side series.